Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Black Ops 3 commentary video. This one, I want to respond and talk about the last video, the problems video that had a really great response from you guys. Massively appreciate so many comments just replying to the subject matter. It really made a huge difference to me, really made me think about a lot of things. All the positives you guys said, the negatives, I honestly read every single comment, and we had nearly, I think like nearly 200 comments on that video. Haven't had that in quite a while on just a normal commentary, so I appreciate that guys. And of course, feel free to give your feedback in these ones, positive, negative, whatever it is. I always consider it, and I always like to just have a look and see what you guys are thinking. It really makes it feel like there is a good community here on this channel, which sometimes you don't really realize if the people aren't commenting. You don't really see the community to it anyway. So I want to address a few things about that video. Some things I think people misunderstood, other responses to what people had to say. I'm actually going to respond to some of the comments here in the video. One thing you can't deny with that video is it definitely works in terms of got a lot of people clicking it. Loads of people left comments. Like I said, it got good views even though people didn't really know what it was. And a lot of people who haven't watched in ages said that they actually just clicked the video because they wanted to know what it was about. And for me, that just goes to show that, you know, undeniably it works. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you out there just don't really like it, but I don't know. I mean, first thing I want to say is that in that video, I wasn't saying that, well, this style of video works, so now all my videos are going to be like this. They're going to be really vague thumbnails, and they're going to get people to try and click who wouldn't normally click. That's not what's going to happen. It was just literally an experiment, and maybe for some of my commentary videos, like they're a bit more like this, I'm just going to leave the titles a little bit more vague, because it just piques a bit more interest, guys. There's no denying it, and I feel like as long as I actually discuss what is in the title, like I'm not saying click here for free video games and free money, and then you click it and it's just a blank video. I feel like, you know, clickbait for me is something that offers something, and then when you get to the video it's not there. I don't personally feel that a bit of mystery, as in you're not sure what you're going to watch, in terms of what they're going to discuss, is clickbait. I think that's just more, you know, tantalizing, I guess is a word. I don't know why I come up with that word. I can't remember last time I said that word. I don't know, what's the word? It piques someone's interest, even though I've already said that in this video. But I just feel like that. I know some of you guys don't. But anyway, I just wanted to say, this doesn't mean that my channel is going to suddenly turn into freaking just non-stop vague, you know, on my OMFG titles with weird thumbnails. It's just for the commentary. It was just a bit of an experiment, and I might incorporate it a little bit. I do find that the shorter titles, when it comes to commentary videos, are a lot better. Obviously, I wouldn't do a short title for something like a top 5 or for a gold gun weapon guide or something, but for these general commentaries, who knows? So let's talk about some of the comments that you guys left, and I'm going to give some responses to them. We said Velex, he said, do what makes you the most money within your morals. Interesting kind of viewpoint, because some people said similar things along this line. I do understand some of you guys who are obviously, you know, full-grown adults with responsibilities, full-time job. You have to work hard for your money, pay your bills. A lot of those style of people, which isn't everyone who watches my videos, understand the value of money. And in, you know, modern society, you need money. So a lot of people are very business-like in their thinking, you know, that capitalist mentality of just do whatever gets you the most money, but it doesn't keep you up at night. And sometimes I agree with this. It's good to, you know, try and make, you know, as much money as you can to make yourself comfortable in life. But I do feel that if you go for this too much, it just makes you unhappy, and it doesn't work out in the long run. You know, the quick buck business model, in my opinion, isn't really the best one. You really should try and look at the bigger picture when you're working towards something or running your own business or anything like that. In my opinion, that's the best way to go about it. I found it's the best for me. And it's one of the reasons why, you know, I'm 6 or so years into my YouTube quote-unquote career, and I haven't done a lot of more selly out clickbaity style things. A lot of my stuff has been more upfront, informative, you know, just fun, just trying to entertain you guys. I'm sure you know, like, a lot of YouTubers have gone down that route, and I just try to mix it a little bit. You know, I put enough of the stuff that's just pure business side of me, you know, search optimization, the right thumbnails, the right subject matter, mixed with what I really enjoy creating, what I think is going to improve my commentary abilities, improve my editing abilities as a person, improve my general content creation as a YouTuber, and just mix that together and then try and just get a nice balance. So for me, it's not really about one or the other, but I do have to contemplate both. We have Carl Hodgson, another opinion here, said definitely recommend continuing clickbait title. I'll hold my hands up and say, although I'm a fan of yours and have been since your old channel days, I just sometimes don't watch and prioritize other videos with titles like this. Make me decide to watch and continue to stay watching your videos. I hope your channel eventually grows. Old subs like me return. So Carl's basically saying, you know, he's got a lot of things to watch in his sub box. He clicks his sub box. 90% of it is very kind of interesting titles and thumbnails where he's not quite sure what he wants to watch, and his brain just goes, "Ooh, let's find out what that is." It's just human nature. It's the way our brains work, and it's the reason why it's working so well on YouTube for so many people. So he's basically admitting that it is a slightly better style. So I do think I should try and incorporate it a little bit more. I'm very open and honest with you guys. You won't get too many YouTubers out there who are just so honest and open about things as I am. I feel like a bit of humility goes a long way. I tweeted that quote out yesterday, because for me humility is a big thing. I really appreciate that in a person. I respect people with humility. I see it as probably the number one trait in a person that I really admire, especially humility in people who are in positions of power or have a lot of success, have a lot of money, have achieved a lot in their life, and even people who haven't, people who, you know, are just really on, you know, not the best position in life and they're struggling and so on. Humility for me is just such a great characteristic that I really try and show you guys that I try to I guess embody that as well. And I like to be honest, I like to be open, and if things aren't going my way, I like to admit it and just be like, yeah, I know it's not great, but you know, why not talk about it? Why not keep trying to improve? And when things are going great, I'll be like, yeah, I know I did quite well there and I got a bit lucky, and you know, I'm very fortunate and so on. So for me it's very important to be humble no matter what, and that's the reason why I make videos like this. You know, even if I was a bazillion subscriber YouTuber, I would definitely wouldn't think any more of myself, and it's very important for me to treat people equally, you know, as much as you possibly can. So we've got It's Hawk as well, said, could you do voting for serious topics like this more often? That's a very good point, actually. In these videos where I'm going to be asking for opinions and stuff, I think I could do a little poll and say, you know, what do you think about this, yes or no? And that would give me a better idea of what you guys thought, rather than just the comments, because not everyone feels like leaving a comment, but I think more people would be inclined to just vote on a poll quickly. Not everyone either can comment or mobile or whatever, but it would allow people to have more of a say without them having to leave comments. Cody says, honestly, just do what makes you happy, even though a lot of the time you can get caught up on the amount of views and content. If people see you're putting you're all into something, they respond in a positive. So they respond to it in a positive. Oh, I guess they meant to put positive away. Anyway, I thought it was great. Keep it up, CJ. So Cody is just basically saying, you know, it doesn't really matter too much about what you're actually presenting, but if people can see that when they get there, it's something that you're really putting your all into and trying hard with, they'll appreciate it. And that kind of goes into what I was thinking with other people that I watch that do something similar. I don't like clickbait videos where the content is then just complete crap, but if it's a bit enticing is the word I would describe. Not too clickbait, let's not go out there, but if it's an enticing title and then I click it and it's actually something I really enjoyed, or it's something I was actually looking forward to, or it just delivers on what it said, then I think that's, you know, I will forgive a title that's a bit, you know, out there, as long as the content is there. For me personally, I feel like that, and I think Cody here must agree. I've also got PlayStation 3 says, you could make another channel specifically for other games, maybe. Just an idea, man. Love the content. Thanks for your comments, PlayStation. I could do this, and I have done this in the past. I actually had a Let's Play channel. I stopped actually uploading to that because it wasn't doing particularly well, and I wanted to live stream a lot more at the time. I wanted to be on Twitch, and I couldn't really do Twitch and Let's Plays and a main channel. I also had a vlog channel back then as well. So it just took up too much of my time, and I feel like that's what it would do as well. I feel like it would just distract too much from my main channel. I'd rather put everything into main channel videos. The kind of content I produce now does take a lot of my time up, and I think if I did a second channel, the stuff on there would probably just be a bit rushed, especially considering that I knew that stuff wouldn't be really getting me anywhere in terms of helping me to get more views or helping me to grow my channel. I think it's something you can do if you have an extremely successful channel. Say you're getting over 100,000 views every video, something like that, then you could probably siphon off into a second channel for other stuff as well. But me personally, I want to put everything on here. I mean, maybe if my videos got ridiculously popular, I'd consider it, but as of right now, I'm just gonna have it all on one channel and just try and make this my complete focus. VP says, I think it might not necessarily be that your old videos has an obvious title. It might be that they are hectic. It's too much happening with the thumbnails and the long titles. So VP is just saying here, like I said earlier, that he thinks that you know, the short titles are quite good because it's just less to read. You go to your sub box now, especially if you have the tiled layout, there's so many thumbnails on there that you're not going to read a whole sentence for a title really. You're just going to skim over with your eyes all of the stuff, and just the short ones that grab your attention or just are what you want to see are the ones that you're probably going to click. So that's something that I'm going to keep in mind. It's something you guys should keep in mind if you're going to be doing YouTube at the moment. A lot of the time these days, very short titles are the way to go. And if you want to, you know, if you want to push out a bit more information in it, put the extra information in the first line of the description of the video, because people can still see that in the preview if they have the old school style sub box. But that's it for this video, guys. Like I said, thanks for all your feedback, really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave any feedback with anything you've got to say about what I discussed in this video in the comment section. Don't forget to smash that like button as well. Last video did have quite a lot of views, but not as many ratings as it could have had, so that would be really cool if you could do that. I hate doing the obligatory like thing now. I think I might just stop doing it altogether until it happens. I'm sure we probably get exactly the same amount of ratings whether I said it or not. But anyway, of course, some annotations on screen for some more of my videos if you want to check them out. Check out my sponsors and stuff in the description of the video if you want to support this channel. And that's it for now, guys. See you next time.